That is something that I would say to the devs if I could talk to them, should be changed. Because that's literally the screen where you're deciding if you should stay or leave, but you cannot see if you got the thing you needed while you're at that screen. That is the first thing I've seen today that I would be like, I would change that. You could check on it beforehand? Well, yeah, I know that, but you know, if you're focused on fighting or something, there's no reason to just put blinders on for that one part. It's weird. Here's a question. So we're trying to defend this thing in the middle. Let's say the thing in the middle gets damaged, and we get to the point where we decide to stay or leave. And we decide to stay and it extends the time. Does it heal the thing in the middle? No? So it stays damaged, okay. It heals, but not because you stayed? Gotcha. I feel like I'm missing out on loot because people are like running really far away from the middle to kill things in all directions. Wait, Crimson, what? No, it shows Warframe on my side. Try refreshing it on your side. No one else has mentioned that tonight.
Reinforcements available.
I forgot to check.
Leave now or continue fighting?
I guess I'll stay. I forgot to check it.
Continue to defend.
What?
You will be rewarded for your bravery. The enemy is at our doorstep.
So any loot that was still on the ground, did we just lose it all? Or is it still there? No, I can still, okay, I can see some stuff. Rear loading screen? We've had that happen earlier too with the whole host leaving thing. Like, I didn't even know this game was like peer-to-peer until that happened to us in Duviri Circuit.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I'll probably extract on the next one and get an idea of how many of the things I have.
Detecting
So
a
is the
security
DJ
force
player
in the doorway.
remote controlling this sphere, or is the sphere just move around on its own? It moves on its own. Whoa. Wave clear. Are you done with Grim Dawn? No. Grim Dawn is our evening game on the days that don't have set schedules, so I'll be back on Grim Dawn tomorrow night. We're on, like, the last quest to finish the new Grim Dawn expansion, the final expansion, but it is a doozy, and will probably take multiple more nights to finish.
Unit approaching.
So I'd say probably at least Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday. We'll find out together. Octavia has different abilities that each play an instrument. Altogether, they make a band/song that you can customize. Now I'm immediately imagining someone making Octavia play Baby Shark and DMCAing all the streamers that are in their groups.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Very impressive, Tenno.
Okay, we got 335 Rubido. I should be able to make one of the two things I need. Got some relics too. Okay. Alright, let's take a look. Rhino. Okay, so I'll start Rhino Neuroptics, and then I need 180 more for the last piece. Alright. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to do it. I vehemently do not like getting carried through stuff. However, the boss fights that I have seen so far in this game, either they're a total cakewalk, and I can just hold down the melee key and I win in a second, or they're immune to melee, they're immune to companions, and you have to just hit a very small weak spot with like 1,000 bullets, and it takes like 40 minutes. I've seen no in-between. Other than the Jackal, which is kind of a gimmick. You just have to hit it with the Parazon 4 times. So I will do a public version of this to try to get it knocked out of the way, because it was just simply not fun the last time I tried it. Note, I didn't die the last time I tried it. I started it, and then I was just like, oh god, this is going to take an extremely long time. Mug, for a better Rubido experience, farm the same low-level capture mission a few times so you can explore the map and get all the Rubido nodes. Whoa. Wait, whoa, what was that? Did I just miss out on a cutscene? This is why I don't like playing with other players, chat. I think I just missed out on lore. Dude, where is he? Dude, I don't even know if I've done a single point of damage to this guy. I don't think this works. Is this guy even alive? He's just like a floating face on a... like on just like a mechanical thing. I don't think I'm hurting him. Dude, I didn't get to see that either.
It should be a long time.
Dude, I feel like I wasn't allowed to play the game.
Now get to extraction. You've earned it.
That was an awful experience for the complete opposite reason than trying to solo it was. Better than being stuck there for 40 minutes. But I didn't even get to see the cutscenes, though. Like, I wish I could have at least seen that. I'm also kind of confused, like, in most MMOs, now I'm not saying that this is better, I'm just saying, in most MMOs, if one person skips the cutscene, that doesn't make everybody skip it. So what you kind of have the opposite problem where like one guy watches the whole cutscene and then he gets out of it and the boss is already dead because the other skipped the cutscene. But in this, if one person skips it, then I guess it skips it for everyone forcibly. I don't know who we're waiting on. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're all here. Okay.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
High droid chassis blueprint. Okay. I'm not gonna dwell on it too long. I'm not gonna let it put me in a bad mood or anything, but like honestly, like as a new player coming into it, that was awful. Like, I did say the fight was annoying solo because it was like a 40-minute encounter, but at the same time, not getting to participate in the fight at all and also not being able to see any of the cutscenes was pretty sour. Okay, let me see if I got enough of this stuff. I did. Okay. So all the Rhino parts are building, and I can start combining Rhino tomorrow. And the same with Necros. Okay, oh, carrier finished leveling. All right. I have a question for you guys. So, I have got a pet here. that is a Chisakubra. Hi, Chip. And Chisakubras have Retrieve, which gives you extra loot. And I'm like, oh, I should use this when I'm not leveling something because it gets me extra loot. Now, I cannot level this anymore unless I take something out because I need more capacity. I asked earlier, how do I get more capacity? And someone said, you need a potato. And I said, could you please use terms that a newbie would understand? And I'll be honest with you, they used a term that a newbie would understand, and I don't remember what it was. What do I need in order to increase the capacity on my Chisakubra? Orokin Catalyst. Go to Actions. I do not have one. How doth one farm an Orokin Catalyst? Chip says hi, by the way. Hang on a second. Cat. What's that? What's that? Ah, he attack. Flop. Booty, booty, booty. Okay. Hi, Erolozen. I saw your friend invite. Sorry, I'm asking questions because I'm a noob. Okay. Hold on, let me tab out. Should be an Orokin reactors for pets and frames. Orokin reactor or Orokin catalyst. You can increase the capacity under actions. Looks like a yellow potato. Nora, buy one with Nightwave credits. I remember the Nightwave screen. Just a moment. I think it was here, right?
Always a pleasure.
Cred offerings? Okay, so all I've ever done at this screen is collect free stuff that it's given me. React. Okay, you notice I hesitated because some people in chat said catalyst and some people said reactor, and I was hesitating because I was like, wait, is this the right one? Doubles available mod capacity on a Warframe, Archwing, and Companion. Okay, this says Companion. Okay, and I have 200 mix bucks, and it's going to use 75. Okay. All right.
And we're out.
So this leads to a new question. How many times can you feed a dog a potato? Which, not a sentence I thought I'd say today. Once. Okay. If it was a real dog, I promise you it's more than once. Alright. Chisakubra. Actions. Upgrade. Okay. Alright. And then I want to level this up because it's bonus loot. Now, it says, chance to scavenge additional loot from fallen enemy or containers within a range. Does it loot closed containers? Or is it saying it will attempt to loot containers you opened a second time sometimes? The second thing you said. Okay. Alright. Alright, fetch and retrieve are very high level now. Okay, I'm almost out of endo. I'm going to save the rest for now. Alright. He should have access to Fortuna. I know I have Fortuna. Eidolon, I'd have to check for that. But I'm very poor. Okay, so we have got Rhino and Necros and Skana's cooking. Oh, that reminds me. Didn't I max out something else? Kunai is maxed out. Okay. The only other one I have that's not maxed out is Furris. Okay, crit chance seems to be terrible on this gun. So I'll take that off. Impact is low. Puncture is very high on this gun. Puncture. Status duration? I can do a couple there. Again, I'm trying to be frugal with my endo. Mod, can I recommend a pet mod? You can recommend one. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm gonna go get it right now, but you can recommend it. Wait, what is this? This wasn't here before. Arcanes. Select an arcane. Okay, so I have one, which I just got earlier, which is why I've never seen this screen before. Is this in effect right now, or do I have to, like, plug this in somewhere? I don't see an equipped button. You put them on frames. Like that. Okay. Resourceful Retriever from Sun in Necrolisk. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Necrolisk, that was Deimos. I remember that. I was actually writing a script the last few days for my third Warframe edited video, and in the third video we did the quest here on Deimos, or the third stream we did the quest here on Deimos with the family, so it's all about that. So this is pretty fresh in my head because I was just going over that footage. Wait, am I leaving the city, or am I don't know if I'm going the right way. I think I left the city by accident. It won't let me back in. Fresh in my mind. No, the quest is fresh in my mind, not the floor plan of the planet, damn you, Crimson. Why are people joining me? I was just running around town. Weirdos. Dude, we didn't have a loading screen going outside. Why is there a loading screen going back in? Like, just to kind of point something out here, on the minimap in the top left corner, there was nothing indicating that that was the exit.
My family may choose to live in witless denial of our condition, but I accept it.
You have worms for hair.
Deimos is my mistress, whether I chose her or not. Her bitter kisses fester in my veins. Witness, Tenno. We are truly become one flesh. I crave to understand her for myself. Whatever you need to provide me samples of her processes and function, wildlife, I will provide. But if I am to understand them, I require them intact. You sedate them. I shall arrange retrieval. You shall be rewarded.
Oh my god, browsewares. Okay. What was it? Something... Retrieve... What was the thing you wanted me to get? Something retriever.
Am I to understand from your swagger that you intend to venture out there and bring something exotic in here? Excellent. Let's talk equipment.
It's not showing up. It's not showing up when I start to type that in. Resourceful retriever? Yeah, nothing.
Mm-hmm. The Atmos pulsing today, friend. Just smell those pheromones.
Floof?
Bring me back a little something. What do you say?
18% chance to double resource pickups. I need 7 tags to buy this. What are the tags? Captured wildlife?
Oh, hey. Heading for the ventricle. If you find an interesting sample or two out in the chamber, say a Vulpify.
What Sun asked you to do? Trank wildlife.
I'd love a closer. Indeed.
I'm having flashbacks of when people recommended me to get the carrier. I'm not gonna do that right now. I'll keep that in mind though. Okay, let me go back. All right. Let's see. Broken War is max level. Man. Swamp. Lecta, I guess. Crit chance is very low. Melee, sacrificial steel, sacrificial pressure. Alright, I think that's all I can do there for now. Okay. Let's continue the quest we were working on, I think. Which was it Jade Shadow? No. Oh, we were working on the new Strange. We were working on the new Strange. Okay, let's continue that. Revisit the Derelict. Wait. Solo. Alright. Okay.
Chroma is one of the most powerful Warframes. Its ability to adapt is unparalleled.
Then the question is, if
What
it
the
is
heck?
not Tenno control, what entity dominates it? That
This is a weird weapon.
prey.
It's like
I
a
must
electric
have
whip
that
thing.
other for my sanctuary.
Might be easier just to use this and let the whip level alongside it.